People are freaking out after President Donald Trump delivered a brutal warning to Libby Schaaf, the mayor of Oakland, California, after she sabotaged recent raids by ICE agents. "You don't want to miss this." During his election campaign, Donald Trump said, "But we either have a country or we don't have a country. We have at least 11 million people in this country that came in illegally. They will go out. They will come back. Some will come back, the best, through a process. They have to come back legally. They have to come back through a process, and it may not be a very quick process, but I think that's very fair and very fine." That was one of the biggest campaign promises American patriots counted on when voting for Trump. Since taking office, the president has worked tirelessly to keep that promise by ensuring that immigrations and customs enforcement officers are routinely deployed to different parts of the country to round up illegals. In an act of defiance against President Donald Trump and dishonor to our country, Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf recently sabotaged raids by ICE agents by warning the illegal immigrant community in her city before the operations took place. Thomas Homan, the acting ICE director, said that Schaaf's behavior is likened to a gang lookout yelling, "Police." During an interview with Fox News, Homan also said, "There's 800 that we are unable to locate because of that warning, so that community is a lot less safe than it would have been." He continued, "I'll say this to the mayor and every other politician that wants to vilify the men and women of ICE: we are not going away. We are going to keep enforcing the law." In addition to Homan's response, Schaaf got a brutal warning from President Trump on Thursday, March 8, 2018. According to Mercury News, President Trump said, "What the mayor of Oakland did the other day was a disgrace," where they had close to 1,000 people ready to be got, ready to be taken off the streets. Many of them, they say 85% of them, were criminals and had criminal records. Trump continued, "And the mayor of Oakland went out and she went out and warned them all, scatter." So, instead of taking in 1,000, they took in a fraction of that, about 150, and they were all set. This was long in the planning, and she said, "Get out of here." And she's telling that to criminals. He added, "And it's certainly something that we're looking at with respect to her individually. What she did is incredible and very dangerous from the standpoint of ICE and Border Patrol. Very dangerous. She really made law enforcement much more dangerous than it had to be. So, we're looking at that situation very carefully. The people of Oakland, California, need to start a petition to recall their mayor immediately." In addition, the Department of Justice should be charging Libby Schaaf with interfering with federal agents in the execution of their duty. Schaaf's actions put ICE agents in harm's way, and her stupidity could have cost agents their lives. Although Attorney General Jeff Sessions has been dragging his feet in the process of going after the deep state criminals in Washington, D.C., he has been aggressive in going after illegal immigrants and should be equally brutal in his treatment of activist politicians like Schaaf who obstruct the activities of our federal immigration enforcers. The Trump administration needs to come down hard on Mayor Schaaf. She should be arrested at her office in broad daylight with plenty of advance notice to the media. America should be able to see Schaaf walk to a police car in handcuffs and then prosecuted to the full extent of the law. At first, they might try to make a martyr out of her, but it will be sobering after she sits in prison for a few years. This behavior cannot go unpunished.